Hi, welcome back to Spice and Easy. Now today we're doing one of our packs. It's actually one that's already been uploaded on a separate video for a vegetarian stroke vegan friendly version. Today we're going to be doing the meat version. Keema. One of our favourites again. In fact, most of our packs are our favourites. We ain't got a bad one amongst them really. This one though, really nice. It's not an exact copy of the one that's on the vegetarian vegan one with meat in it. It's actually slightly different what I'm going to do with it. We'll go into that more when we go down to the ingredients. Strength wise, medium. You can make it hotter as we're going to do by adding fresh chilies. Ingredients in the pack is herbs, spices, nothing else. Good for you. No additives, no colourings, no sugars. Really nice. It's more on the dry side than the normal curries with all the sauce, or as the Indians call it, authentically it's called gravy. What we call it sauce, curry sauce. It's a bit drier. Nice. If you've ever had keema naans, a lot of people have, you'll see it's that pink lamb that's inside the naan. I'm going to have a slight twist on that with the mince that's going in it. Meat wise, any meat. I mean, it's normally lamb or beef. We actually do like turkey, so we're going to be using minced turkey. It's lower fat and it doesn't put all that grease and horrible blech into it. Technical term there, blech. Lamb, we're not too keen on lamb. We do like it occasionally, but it is occasionally because it's a bit greasy. But you can use lamb, as I say. It will do enough for 2 to 4 people, as most of our packs do. You will, unless if you're getting platefuls of stuff, you'll get 2 out of it. But normally you'll get 4 out of them. Water. It is water. There's nothing alcoholic wise in here. But cheers anyway. Yeah, you will get 4 out of it with the extras that we're putting in there. Really nice with your basmati rice, good quality basmati rice. Even better if you have it on top of the pilau rice. The video is up, it's been up for quite a while. Cook that. This on top, lovely, something different. And it's different to the ones you get in your takeaway because again, they use a base sauce mix added to the meat. Or chuck the meat into the base sauce mix in the pan, job done. That's your keema from a takeaway. Different mixes, as all of our packs are, from start to finish. So try this one. Real nice keema curry. Look at the ingredients. Look what I've done. You're going to want this one, I tell you. Keema, spice and easy. Let's do it. Right, let's do it. Reading down your instructions, ingredients I should say, what you need for this one. 1 medium stroke large onion. As always, I've actually used a large one in here. A lot of onions in this one just to bulk it out a bit. 60 mils of cooking oil. We're using rapeseed oil spray again, if the camera focuses. There we go. I think I've got enough in there anyway, I don't know. But if you're not using the spray oil, as I say, 60 mils of cooking oil. 1 spice pack. What do we say? If you ain't got a spice pack, you ain't got a curry. Are you getting these catchphrases yet? No? Oh well. 300 to 400 grams of minced beef. Now, as I say, I'm using turkey. What I've done with this, as you can see, it looks like beef. That's not pale like turkey. And why is that? That is because I have put 5 teaspoons of a good quality tandoori powder in here, mix it up with the mince. So like I said on the intro, when you get your keema naans and it's got that red meat inside, the red is because it's tandoori powder. If you can hear a scratching in the back sign, We'll rewind that. If you can hear a scratching in the background, the tortoise is having an hissy fit again. I swear, he's going in a soup. He is. One day, Fiona's not going to be here, and that's it. Tortoise soup. Right. Not really. Don't send me hate mail. I wouldn't do it. Yes. Anyway, going back. Tandoori in the turkey just gives it that. Oh, I tell you what, it smells really nice as it is. Just gives it that tandoori flavour. Adds a bit more colour to the keema. Real nice flavour. And if you're using turkey, it's healthier. And with that tandoori that it's been marinating in, it's been in the fridge for about an hour, hour and a half. Starts to take on the flavour. You don't think, oh, I needed beef, I needed lamb. Really nice flavour with that turkey in it. So do try that. Even if you're using the turkey or the beef. I've lost my brain now. Even if you're using the beef or the lamb instead of the turkey, that's what I should have said. Still use this tandoori powder in it because it does add something extra to it. Next ingredient, 50 grams of tomato puree. We're in there, look. Oh, look at that. Write this down as well. It's still marks on there. You didn't want to know that. 50 grams tomato puree, half a pint of water, which is what we're using, or stock. You can use whatever stock that goes with the meat. So turkey stock, beef stock, etc. Or, as I'm doing, you can use water. Next, 100 grams of peas. Yes, 100 grams of peas. These are frozen, as you can see. You can use fresh if you're lucky enough to grow your own. 100 grams of fresh peas in there. These, as I say, frozen garden peas, or just get a tin of garden peas if you want to do that. Keema should have peas in it. Don't leave them out unless you're going to suffer. I won't go into that from eating the peas, or you really dislike peas. Fiona doesn't like garden peas. She doesn't like peas in general, really, but she does like them in the keema. So do put those in. Now, you will need, and you should put on this, so I'm not going to add it or state it as an extra, boiled eggs. Yes, boiled eggs. On a curry, yeah. Now, what you need here, we're going to have 2. Because there's 2 of us having it. You want 1 boiled egg per person. What we're going to do is when the dish is finished, I cannot get my words out today. When the dish is finished, these will be sliced on top of the keema. That's how they have it. So don't think, what's he doing that for? Keema should have peas in it. Should have sliced boiled egg on top. It works, trust me. If you don't believe me, you should have joined the Facebook group, because there is some pictures on there, people that have done this, and they all say, yes, it does work with the sliced boiled eggs, because it's supposed to. Now, optional extras. Fresh coriander. Stirred into it, chopped, stirred into it just before you serve. Again, if you don't like coriander, then leave it out. It's not rocket science. If you don't like it, you don't eat it. And what's the last thing we're going to add? You got it. Chilies. Yes, there's about six or 8 finger chilies here, because as it is, keema, the pack is medium strength. We want it hot. So all these chilies going in. I'm going to fry these with the onions at the start. That's it. That's all you need, look. A wide shot of those. Not a lot there, is there, for a decent curry? But the important one is that, the pack. Or mix, secret recipe. Nice. So, shall we get on and cook it then? Yes, we shall. So, onions been frying then. I don't know if you can hear the extractor fan. I'll try turning it off, but if any steam comes up, it throws the focus out on the camera, so we'll see how we go. Wash the onions, nicely done, fried up. So going down your instructions, finely chop the onion, heat in a pan until warm. Done. Whilst onions are softening, brown the mince, drain, set aside. Done. Add spice pack to soften onions, stir well, add splashes of water to form a paste. You know what that is by now, don't you? So, you don't have the pan turned up too high at this point. And why is that? Because the spices will burn. Yes, you know, you know. So, in go the spices, quick splash of water straight away just to stop it burning. Now's when you'll get all the steam, so I don't know if it's going to throw the focus in and out. You can see they're just starting to stick already. That's why you don't have it turned up too high, because if they do stick at all, then they'll burn really quick. So, usual story as we do with these, keep stirring, keep adding splashes of water, and keep doing that till you get your smooth paste. Now I'm using spray oil again. If you're using the 60ml, what are you looking for? The glaze. Yeah, the glaze. You might still see a bit of it on here, even with the spray oil, but you're not going to see a lot of it. Now, with this, on your instructions where it does tell you half a pint of water or stock, if you do like a lot of tomatoes, replace that with some chopped tomatoes. Depends, I don't know if it's a word I've said before, tomatoey. If you want it more tomatoey, then add chopped tomatoes, a can of chopped tomatoes, rather than the half a pint of water or half a pint of stock. We sometimes do that ourselves. I'll just put the tomatoes in it. But this time we're going down your instructions and cooking it as it tells you, so we're using the water. Now that paste looks like it's about there to me. Looks a lot brighter on that camera. It's a big shadow in the pan from where I'm standing. Let's get in there now, look. You see it? You see it? What is it? What is it? The glaze. Yeah. You know it. So next stage, add tomato puree and stir well. Straight out in one. Oh, nearly. Just a bit that didn't want to come out. Mmm, chef's perk. Love the taste of tomato puree. Oh, excuse me, Fiona thinks I'm gross because I actually like toast, butter and a thin spread of tomato puree on it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, so we've been stirring that tomato puree now 20-30 seconds or so, just to get rid of any bitterness. Quick splash of water just to loosen everything up. Next stage, add mince and peas. So in goes the mince. I didn't look how much mince I got on here. I think it's probably a bit more than what it tells you, but you can have it 2 nights, or you can stick some in the freezer in a tub. But it will do 4 people, unless you want a mountain of food. So stir in your minced turkey, marinated. Is it marinated or marinated? I never know. Marinated, I think. I don't know. It's been soaking in some tandoori powder for about an hour to an hour and a half. Just smell nice. Just to give it that extra flavour. Then your peas. Obviously, if you're using tinned peas, then I would probably put the water or the stock or the tomatoes, whichever you want to use, in before you stir your peas in, because tin peas are soft. So if you start stirring them into this, which is dry, it's going to break them all up. It's good enough to eat already, look. Add water, stir well. It's in there now. I just need a bit more water here because this glass that I put it in doesn't hold half a pint. I'm just down the well, down the garden. Just winding the bucket up. So, right down the bottom of the garden for that water. The bucket weren't attached to the rope, so I had to attach that, wind it down, get the water, wind it back up. Ugh. I don't know why somebody's not invented a way of getting the water to the house, like a tap. That'd be a wonderful invention. What do you mean you've already got one? You've not got around here. It's either down the garden to the well or down the brook. And you don't know what people have done in the brook, so it's down the well. There we go. And that is it. That's it. That's all there is. Look, it's done. Keema. Oh, smells nice. So, season with salt and pepper. We're not going to do pepper because I put extra chilies in anyway. So we're going to add some salt. No, it's not too much. Stir that in. We're going to put the lid on and we're going to simmer it. And that is all there is to your keema. How easy is that for a keema? So, I'll simmer that and I shall be back. When it's done, I'll let you know if I added any more water or left it as it was. And I shall see you in a jiffy. Right, half an hour, 40 minutes, I'd say 40 minutes to simmer that. Just turn that up a bit. Get it bubbling. And that's what we're going to do now. Coriander in. And yes, if you don't like coriander, you don't add it. Stir that in. And we're going to dish out, and as you know, I never splash. Just looks nice with that extra green in there. Now I did chuck the stalks in as well, obviously cut them finer if you don't want it too bitter. This is going to splash everywhere. Proper keema.
Clear your splodges.
Get rid of the grebs on the side. So,
Coming over.
and yes, do try it with the eggs, it works. And in these eggs there is some yolk somewhere. I was just going to say I ain't broke any.
Well, spoke too soon.
Put that a little bit on there. There's the chefy bit, look! And that's it, keema, done the spice and easy way. And if you want to get it exactly right, let's put that in there so it looks like it was meant to be there. Does that look nice?
Looks very nice, yes.
Now,
let's have a taste.
I'm having a taste, you ain't?
It's been a long time since dinner. Very nice.
With the turkey. And that's it. Keema done. Now make sure you keep watching for afterthoughts, because I will go through again what I was saying about the tandoori and other bits and bobs. And that's your keema done. I'll catch you in a mo. Welcome back. I shouldn't be doing that. That's the panic symbol. Not panic. Everything runs smoothly in this house. Bomb site behind me. Yes. What else has Fiona got to do when she gets home? Tidy up. I'm going to get battered for saying that. Right. So, afterthoughts on this one. What I didn't say to start with on the intro, herbs and spices only in this one. The spices that are in this are not known for being allergy triggers. There's no mustard in it, there's no celery in it, there's no flour. It's just herbs, spices. If you do have an allergy, because I think some people may have to garlic, or not an allergy, but it upsets them. If you let us know, we can make you a pack up without the garlic, and we will replace that with something called asafoetida. If you've not heard of that, it's a very pungent yellow spice. You only use a small amount because it's really, really pungent, and that makes up for the lack of garlic. I've got to have a drink because I'm going to cough in a minute. That makes up for the lack of garlic, so we can do that. Now, meat wise, if you can hear clattering, the dog's going whappy in there, having an hissy fit like the tortoise was earlier. Meat wise, we love it with turkey. Do try it with turkey because it just adds a nice flavour. You get slight flavour from the turkey, but on the whole it absorbs more of the flavour. And if you're using lamb, you get that greasiness from it. Beef, the same. So I mean, try it. Buy 2 or 3 of them and try each one with a different meat and see what you like the best. As I say, we do like it with lamb, we do like it with beef, but we prefer it with turkey. So it's down to yourself for that. If you can get it, I know you struggle, but some places do minced turkey, obviously, minced chicken, which is really nice in it as well, because it's similar to the turkey, that it doesn't have too much of its own flavour in there, so you get in the flavour of the spices. It is more of a drier curry, Keema, so you can add the tinned tomatoes that I mentioned before if you want it, but we prefer it as it is. Stock is really nice in it, just gives it that bit more flavour, but don't think you're going to get loads of sauce or gravy. Mopping up with your naan breads, you can add a bit more water or stock and just warm it through before you serve, so you've got more juices, more sauce, more gravy, but on the whole it is a dry curry. So try it. You could, well no, meatballs will be right because Keema needs the mincing. If you are vegetarian or vegan, check out the no meat allowed section because this is on there. Muppet's just come in, he's got one on him. He's been out for a walk and he's still full of it. Idiot. No, not Fiona, the dog. How dare you? Oh, I'm going to tell her what you said. So yeah, Keema, definitely do use the tandoori powder. It makes a big difference to me. I think it really does. Just has that slight tandoori flavour to it, adds a bit more to the colour of it, and you know from your takeaways the Keema naans, as I said before, it's red, it's tandoori powder that's in there. So it's more of not authentic, but more what you'll be used to if you ordered Keema from a takeaway. It does make a difference, and if you like that tandoori flavour, it's not strong, doesn't take away from the normal flavour of the Keema, but it just has that something extra. It's really nice, so do try that. If you do want to use the tandoori, get decent quality. Look for the real dark red colour, deep red tandoori powder. Some of your supermarkets, if you go in there, it looks an orangey colour. Avoid that unless you've got no choice, and get one that's red because it does make a difference, especially to the colouring obviously. And I think it's a bit stronger on the flavour as well, the red tandoori. So try that as well. That's all I can say on this. The Keema is done. Done the spice and easy way. Try it, enjoy it, and drop your comments in. Let us know what you think of it. And if you've done the veggie or vegan version, drop your comments in on that as well. Idiot's going whappy now, so I'm doing this one. That's it. I'm done. Keema done the spice and easy way. Catch you later. Yeah.